When you think of super teams of the NBA, the first ones that come to mind, at least for me, are the 2008 Celtics, the 2012 Heat, and the 2017 Warriors. But one simple thing that all these dynasties had in common was that they at least won a championship. A label that the Suns didn't have last season. Real talk though, I don't think I've ever seen a team with a dynasty label on it go out as sad as the 2024 Suns did. And I know that some people say that the Suns weren't a dynasty, maybe their team wasn't that good to be a dynasty, but at the end of the day, it's us as NBA fans that label these teams dynasties. And look, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I was definitely on that bandwagon too. I mean, Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal on the same team, none of us thought they were gonna get swept. So let's break down the NBA's worst super team ever, the 2024 Phoenix Suns.
Phoenix acquiring three-time All-Star guard Bradley Beal.
Are finalizing a trade for All-Star guard Bradley Beal.
Bradley Beal is being traded to the Phoenix Suns.
Bradley Beal would have a welcoming entrance into Phoenix. And right away, this trade moved me. Bradley Beal, the star of Washington, who was averaging 23 points, was now on a team with elite scorers like him. I thought they were at least bound to make the second round. And for y'all who don't know about 2023 Beal, this man might have been the most underrated player in the league. I mean, if there was an award for being underrated, he definitely would have won it. But anyways, the Phoenix Suns in general look like a team very few can mess with. Especially after they added depth over the offseason, adding people like Utah Watanabe and Nasir Little. So now we get to the start of the season, and it wasn't too shabby for the Suns. They went 12-8 in their first 20 games, and Grayson Allen surprisingly looked like a 6th Man of the Year candidate, and the Suns genuinely looked like they had chemistry. Now let's move to the All-Star break, where the Suns were 33-22, which doesn't sound that bad on paper, but then you look at the standings, and you realize you're in the West. Then Adam Silver would give the Phoenix Suns one of the worst schedules I've ever seen. Then the Suns would go on a 16-11 run to end the season, which wasn't bad for a mediocre ass team like them. And they did look good when they beat the Wolves, which was the last game of the season. And it was a pretty convincing win for the Suns, especially because they would be matched up with the Wolves in the first round. Game 1 would be a different story. And to be honest with y'all, I was not expecting this.
Trying to guard him. Edwards around the double team. Gotta look. Butter.
But it might have been more surprising that Ant was talking his stuff after. And yeah, that game would end up a disaster for the Suns, obviously. And game 2, well, never mind. Surely we don't go down 0-3 though, right?
The Minnesota Timberwolves have a 3-0 series lead.
Yeah, the Suns will get smoked on their own home court. And it wouldn't get any better for Phoenix either, as they would lose a close game at home. Now I have a few things to say. First of all, we should stop labeling these mid-ass teams or these not so good teams super teams. And second of all, bro, what the hell was the Suns GM thinking? I mean, not only did he go over the luxury tax, but he also got a defensive-minded coach for a very offensive-minded team. I mean, I'm a true believer in if you're good at something, just go all for it. I mean, we seen the 2018 Rockets do it against the Warriors. Now, obviously, they didn't win the series, but y'all got the point. Now, I want y'all to tell me, is this Suns team the most overrated super team ever or not? Also, don't mind the mic changes in this video. I'm just trying out a different mic. Y'all let me know if it's good or not. But till later, man, I'll see y'all.